Good afternoon or evening, everyone. In today's video, we are going to be looking at two potential major winter storms that will be impacting the Northeast United States as well as the majority of the Midwest. This will be happening from around Friday into next week as we head into late Sunday. So again, another winter storm after that will come early next week, and that's going to be around Tuesday. We may see severe weather across the southeast United States and heavy snowfall across the Ohio Valley and Midwest. As we are looking at right now is the GFS model. This is the 12Z run from this morning. Right now, the weather inside the U.S. is pretty quiet right now. We do have some high pressures that are currently over the northwest and the southeast. But besides that, it's pretty quiet. As you can see, there will be a rain system across the southeast around midweek or so, and then we start to see a low pressure system start to form off in the southwest, and already some snow coming off of it around Thursday, 3 p.m. Thursday. This is going to continue eastward and bring some snow to portions of Kansas, and maybe northern Oklahoma could see a little bit of snow. Then we start to see that snow kind of break off. We start to see some heavy rainfall, maybe some severe weather this upcoming weekend, and definitely some stormy conditions. And as we head into early Saturday, this is going to be around 6 a.m. Saturday, we are going to see some potential ice, some potential freezing rain over here in Virginia and North Carolina. This could cause some power outage issues and damage. Depending on the amount of ice this will drop, but this will be going over those areas for a little bit, so this could bring definitely quite a bit of ice to those areas in Virginia and North Carolina. We are going to see some continuing heavy snow across southern Ohio, Indiana, where we'll see that snow as well. This continues to move northeast and starts to look like more of a nor'easter type storm, where we will see that heavy snow continue to come down in Pennsylvania and New York. Northern Jersey will also see some of the snow as well. As we move forward, we continue to see that heavy snow just continue to barrel down. Continuing heavy snow across the New England area, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island could all see some heavy snow amounts from this. And going even more northeast, you can see this will also bring quite a bit of snow to western Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. We'll also see quite a bit of snow from this, but the models will continue to change as this is still kind of far out, just less than a week out. So these snow totals and everything will change. But as we head further into next week, and this is a little far-fetched, but another potential winter storm, a large-scale winter storm with potential more severe weather across the southeast will be in play for the beginning of next week into the middle of next week, and maybe some big snow totals, maybe some big severe weather as well. This won't have much of an ice threat so far from what I'm seeing. Definitely two potential big winter storms to start off the new year. Looking at the Euro model here, this is from the 12Z run again this morning, and this is looking at that same nor'easter type system that will be bringing that snow to northern Oklahoma and central Kansas. Again, it kind of does the same thing as GFS, brings those storms to the southeast, and looks kind of the same as the GFS model here. Still brings a lot of ice and freezing rain to Virginia and North Carolina. We're going to see more heavy snow off to the east with the Euro model. As this tracks kind of that nor'easter type system, we are going to continue to see heavy snow according to the Euro model. And this has a little more of an eastern track to it, more than the GFS model, which will bring more snow to Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Indiana might not see really any of that snow according to the Euro model. But again, these will change, and I probably will post more on this storm as these models change as they continue their runs. Now here's this is from the Climate Prediction Center, the risk of heavy snow from January 9th to the 15th, and as you can see, there will be heavy snow expected across the Appalachians and New England, which is expected by the Climate Prediction Center. And again, over here from the 9th to 11th, moderate heavy snow possible throughout those same dates, and even that slight chance for heavy snow across that large purple outlined area from those two potential major winter storms. Again, that's a moderate chance and a slight chance, so a 20% and a 40% chance. Not a high chance. So definitely I'm going to keep a close eye on this, as this could definitely cause a lot of travel issues this coming week. I'll look at the total snowfall totals from a 10-to-1 ratio, and this is from the latest GFS model, the 18Z run. You could see some very heavy snow starting off here across the Missouri and Illinois area. You could see more heavy snow over here in Iowa and Nebraska. And there's those snow totals from the nor'easter, which is from the GFS model not looking like super huge snow totals from this nor'easter, but again, these models will change with time. Those are total snowfall totals from the GFS model. Over here in Maine, you could potentially see an upwards of 16 to 20 inches of snow. More of down here in West Virginia, Maryland, you will see potentially up to a foot of snowfall. Again, these snowfall totals over here, these are further out, so we're going to ignore those for right now. We're mainly talking about the nor'easter snowfall totals. Upstate New York could see in potentially, again, 12 to 16 inches, maybe 18 inches of snow from this system. I wouldn't be surprised if Maine and Connecticut even got up to a foot of snowfall based on the track of this system. Could change, and northern New Jersey again could potentially see some of this snow as well. Lots of Pennsylvania seeing a lot of snow from this system according to the GFS model. And here's the Euro model, which is definitely entirely different with these systems. This is the 12Z run from the Euro high resolution model. You can see very widespread snow totals from 10 to even 16 inches of snowfall, the more redder colors you get. So a very wide swath here across the Ohio Valley going into upstate New York of those potential snow totals going into January 12th. As you could see, a lot of the Midwest could see some of the snow as well, going even from northern Oklahoma, even central Arkansas could potentially see some of the snow going all the way up here into northern Minnesota and northern Michigan. So very widespread winter storms that could be happening across the United States here within the next 10 days. And here's some of those ice totals that I was talking about. And as you can see, there are some very widespread freezing rain that could be potentially from the first system, the nor'easter type system. And this could bring some power outages over here to Virginia and Western North Carolina. Again, some big time ice totals. You could see probably up to more of these pinker colors are around 1/4 of an inch of ice. And as you get to more of those darker blues, that's upwards of 1/2 inch of ice, 3/4 of an inch of ice. So definitely some big ice totals that could cause some damage and power outages from that first nor'easter type storm. I will have more updates on this, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel and like the video. I will appreciate it, and it will get that info out to people who may be in the track of these winter storms. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.